Good day, my beautiful friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see which one of our friends will be first in the chat today. Cypher Gaming in the house. Cypher Gaming, you're first. Cypher Gaming, you're first in the chat today. 21st century visit. Oh, 21st century visit. I don't know. Let me see. Well, maybe we'll say Cypher Gaming and 21st centuries first. T-Dot in the house. Great to see you here. How you doing, How you doing, my awesome peoples? Great to see you here. Thanks so much for joining. Cypher Gaming, 21st Century Visits, T-Dot. We're off to a great start here. Thank you very much, T-Dot. Hopefully we're going to catch a sunrise. Sunrise is supposed to be in approximately 6 minutes. So hopefully we get a sunrise. I'm doing great, Cypher Gaming. How you doing? Thank you for asking. How you doing? And please remember to smash that like button on your way in. So sunrise scheduled for 5:30, approximately 5:38. So approximately 4 more minutes. Hopefully we see the sun. All right, Cypher Gaming, great to hear that you're still at work and you're coming in and checking in on the stream. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. 21st Century Visit said beautiful sunrise. Weather is good in Toronto. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The only thing that sucks is it's quite windy. I mean, you can see the waves here. But we're supposed to get high of like 24 today. So the great thing is it's not going to be scorching hot today. Just a nice mid-20s type of day. At least we see some color so far. Uh, 21st Century Visit says you got your emoji back on the live chat. Oh, okay. Got your emoji back on the live chat. Well, thanks for letting me know. Thanks so much for letting me know. Thanks so much for being here. 1 second, we just have to. "21st Century Visit said heart, smiling face, and 100% emojis." Excellent, excellent. That is awesome. Thanks so much, 21st Century Visits. So the plan is, I'll go about 2 hours. I'm gonna go about 2 hours this morning. Approximately about 2 hours. Then I gotta go take care of some stuff. Also, yeah, I gotta go take care of some stuff. And then I'll be back. Probably around 10 o'clock, around there, 10:30. And then we'll go have lunch later on. have some, I won't say yet, but we're gonna have some Bahamian cuisine today. So the plan is we're gonna have some Bahamian cuisine. Well, I might as well show you now. We'll try to go today to Old Nassau Authentic Bahamian Cuisine. So that'll be the plan for the for the second live stream. 21st Century Visit said one day Toronto Tech will have epic live stream collab for 12 hours. I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'm sure. That was pretty crazy. The last live stream was over 10 hours. Yeah, 21st Century. Old Nassau Authentic Bahamian Cuisine. And I think they open at 12. And shouts out to K Semi-Nomadic. K Semi-Nomadic gave me the recommendation for that. So I want to shout out Kay for giving us she said it's really good there, and shouts out to Kay. So we're gonna came highly recommended Old Nassau as well. Kay was the one that recommended Triple T to check out. If you saw the newcomers video that I posted a few days ago, so shouts out to Kay. And then maybe we'll see Kay in the chats later when we go have what I'm sure is going to be delicious Bahamian food. There's a security patrolling here. Hey, Wesley in the house. Wesley Torres in the house. Great to see you here, Wesley. Good morning to you. Great to see you here, Wesley. Thanks so much for joining. You're up early. No school today, but you're up early. I guess you're used to waking up early. Good to see you. You woke up early. Oh, this is earlier than your usual. You woke up earlier this hour. Tita, I woke up. What time did I wake up? I think it was a few minutes past 3. Thanks so much for being here. And yeah, 21st Century Bahamian food today. Bahamian. Any of our awesome friends been to the Bahamas or Barbados? But yeah, we're definitely gonna have some Bahamian food. That's the plan. So the sunrise is supposed to happen. Might be a little while before the sunrise, before the sun comes up. Well, I guess we'll walk a little bit. Wesley says I tried to stay awake as much as possible till 11, but ended up sleeping at 9 because I was so tired. Hey, I hear you there. I hear you there. The Triple T's last live stream was like over 10 hours, and we went to like 2 o'clock and then 2:30 or something like that a.m. Not last night, but the night before, but I totally understand. And then I guess we'll get to walking. I guess it seems like every time we try to sunrise stream, every time. Oh, 21st Century. 21st Century says curious on Bahamian food. Curious on Bahamian food. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm very excited. Conch fritters, fried snapper. That looks interesting. Guava duff, conch salad. That looks really appetizing to me, the conch salad. Ooh, red snapper. And 21st Century says I need a minimum of 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, I think that's a good 6 hours. I think that's what I get usually around 6 hours. Usually around 6 hours. And I have my Tim Hortons here because that was the only thing open. So. Cheers to you, my awesome friends. Hey, Donna Koo in the house. Good to see you here, Donna. Thanks so much for being here. Good morning. Good early morning. Yeah, we're up early today because thanks so much for being here, Donna. I like to fire up these super early morning live streams at least once or twice a week, and hadn't done so in this week. We did a night walk last time. Now we're gonna do an early morning. I was hoping for a sunrise walk. Oh, look there. Great to see you here, Donna. Thanks so much for being here. Shouts out to Boston from Toronto. I got up around, as I was telling Wesley and our friends, around after 3. So I said, you know what? Since I got up that early, I don't usually get up that early, but sometimes I do. And then said, might as well try to do a sunrise stream. Oh, is it cloudy there, Wesley? Cloudy in Rhode Island. Hopefully you get some sun today. Hopefully the sun will make its way today. Over here, Wesley, I think it's supposed to be a mix of sun and clouds today. And that's why the sun is supposed to be up by now. Hopefully we'll see it soon. Hopefully it'll be more sunshine than clouds today. But the great news is here, it's going to be much less of the scorching heat like it was the last couple of days. It's going to get up to a high of about 24. So it's going to be much more comfortable today. So it's going to be nice and hot, but not overly hot. Donna, you love the sunrise. I heard it was very hot in Toronto. Oh yeah, Donna. It was a scorcher yesterday. The last couple of days we had well over 30 degrees. Maybe we'll keep walking towards the sunrise. Yeah, 21st Century. It's almost 6 a.m. in Toronto. Still super early. For our good friend UK in 21st Century visits, almost 11 a.m. So lunchtime might be coming pretty soon. Hey, Cameron in the house. Great to see you here. Good morning to you, Cameron. Thanks so much. Great to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm doing great, Cameron. Thank you so much for asking. How you doing? Cameron says, hey everyone, how are you? Doing great. Thank you so much. How you doing, Cameron? Oh, the sprinkler is still going off. We saw this the other night in the the new record set the other night, where we went from downtown rush hour to sunset, and we got to get the peak of RJ and Natalia's new restaurant. and did a night walk too. All in one stream. That was over 10 hours. Cameron just wanted to stop in and say hi before the wife and I hit the road for a little road trip. Oh, right on. Where are you? Road trips are always fun. Hope you have a nice road trip, Cameron. Safe, and hopefully a fun road trip. Well, road trips are always fun. Hope you have a great trip, Cameron. In case you're wondering, we're by the waterfront here, Toronto waterfront. Here's the music garden. It seems like it's so early in the morning. I guess it's too early in the morning for a lot of people. I still don't see anybody here. But you will see the early risers. Eventually you'll see them. I don't know, maybe I should put it on. I think the one time's better quality right now. Thanks so much for popping by and saying hi. I know it's busy with the road trip. I wonder if our good friend Liam of Epic Nation HD, I think he's something about he's going live. I think I got a notification that he went live. Oh, Liam's doing a sunrise in Niagara. Let's see if Liam's doing a sunrise walk in Niagara. But I can't, even in Niagara, yeah, it looks like very similar to here. I don't think the sun is up yet. Yeah, and there's Wesley. Wesley, that's awesome, Wesley. You're supporting, that's awesome that you can watch different live streams at a time. That's awesome, man. Yeah, 21st century. Early dog walkers, yeah. I'm sure we will see some early dog walkers. Someone just passed by me, I don't know. Maybe they're on their way to work. Maybe to the gym, who knows. Nobody sitting at the steps, the music garden. Of course, the one and only Christopher loves and really enjoys the music garden. Christopher, aka aka Artie Art, aka Young Picasso. But yeah, 21st century, you definitely see dog walkers this early in the morning. Dog walkers and joggers, and that's what you usually tend to see. I guess you never know. You never know. This is I've tried so many times doing a live sunrise. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. What's Buddy doing over here? 21st century. Are there 24-hour gyms in Toronto? Yeah, we have some. We have some. Not that many, but we have some. Hey, Roy's in the house. Our great friend Roy is in the house. Roy, I guess. Good morning to you, Roy. Great to see you here. I don't know why there's coffee spilled on my hand here. I might have to dump this coffee. Great to see you, Roy. Our great friend Roy. Roy of San Fran. Shouts out to San Fran from Toronto. Great to see you here. Good morning to you. Roy, you're up. Holy Roy, I don't even know if I should say up or if you just got up or you're still up. It's like almost 3 a.m. Not even quite 3 a.m. in Roy's part of the world. Roy, are you going live today? I missed the last couple of your live streams. I want to, even if I'm, well, you know what? Even if I am live streaming, I'm gonna keep tabs on what, if you're live streaming, you could watch on. Roy, are you still awake, Roy, or did you go to, or are you, or did you wake up? Great to see you. Great to see you, Roy. Now, I definitely want to play your video. I want to play your video. I was hoping more of our wonderful friends can be here, but this is the way it usually goes. This early in the morning. This is how it usually is. I love to fire up your video when we have more of our wonderful friends, but and I'm not sure if you'll be busy later on. And you know what? Maybe I'll wait. Oh, you're gonna just relax this weekend, says Roy. Roy's gonna relax this weekend. Oh, okay, Roy, you're gonna go back to sleep. Maybe I can take a quick break and fire Roy's video, and I could always play it again later. Play Roy's amazing videos. Wesley says, "Are you going to Burger King?" Most likely not. Burger Kings here are very few and far between. Maybe I'll pop by McDonald's, your favorite place, McDonald's. Maybe we can pop by McDonald's. Oh, I saw it. Roy says, Liam says hello. Hello to Liam. That's awesome. Roy's getting a peek of Liam's walk in Niagara Falls. Sunrise walk. It looks like the sun still hasn't come out yet. Roy, oh, okay, Roy. Oh, maybe that'd be better to when more of our wonderful friends who are in the chat. That usually happens around probably after 9 o'clock or 10. This live stream will probably go until 7:30, and then I'll make a second live stream. So if you're going to be able to be on later, Roy, that'd be awesome. Second live stream will be around 10:30 or something like that. Roy Wesley, can't wait to see you go to McDonald's. Well, seeing as how that's your favorite place, we should. I've been to McDonald's on a live stream before, but I'll make just to see when you're in the chats, and then we'll go to McDonald's. To be honest, I'm probably not going to eat there because I'm planning to have Bahamian food today. Maybe just maybe grab like I don't know, maybe a shake or something. Oh, 21st Century says Egg McMuffin and coffee from McDonald's. Then maybe we should go this morning then. Maybe we should go this morning then. Should we go to that's one thing I love about McDonald's is the sauce, the sausage and egg McMuffin. So I gotta try and think. Let me see from where I am. Which McDonald's I'm gonna go to. Let's see, which McDonald's should I go to? I'm gonna try and just. Oh, Roy, much appreciated, brother. You can come back later. That's awesome. Jeffrey in the house. Great to see you here, Dave. Good morning to you, Dave Jeffrey. Shouts out to Niagara Falls of the New York side. Wesley says, you like double cheeseburgers, medium fries, 6-piece chicken McNuggets and sweet and sour and a side drink. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Wesley. What about the breakfast food? But nice choices there. Of course, McDonald's fries. Sometimes, every once in a while, I get that craving of McDonald's fries. And yeah, you can't go wrong with the chicken nuggets and cheeseburgers. But yeah, 21st century. A lot of people, well, when I asked some of my friends, more of them, they prefer the McDonald's breakfast over the Tim Hortons. And a lot of my friends prefer the McDonald's coffee over the Tim Hortons too. Unfortunately, it looks like I've got a faulty lid here, and it keeps. I'm gonna chuck this soon. Too bad too. I only got this because it was the only thing open at the time. Egg McMuffin, I think it's 2 words, Wesley. Egg McMuffin, yeah. Oh, Roy says, can you please order a couple of Egg McMuffins for you and 21st? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe I'll order... I'm serious, I'll order a couple of Egg McMuffins, and I would love to teleport it to you in 21st century visits. If I can't teleport it, I can always give it to someone on the street, maybe who could use a warm breakfast. Roy says, if you name your child Egg McMuffin, you can make it 1 word. Roy. Oh, you're awesome, Roy. 21st century visit said, special delivery food to England. Yeah. And Wesley says, not really into the breakfast McDonald's food, but if I have to choose one, it will be an Egg McMuffin. Oh, okay. Well, would you rather see me go to get one of those, if you'd rather see me get like a cheeseburger or fries or McNuggets, then we can go to McDonald's later then. After, I guess we can go to McDonald's later then, instead of breakfast. But I don't know, or should I go breakfast too? Because I already promised to order a couple of McMuffins for Roy and 21st century. Hey, Chatty Cathy, great to see you here, Chatty Cathy. Good morning to you, Chatty Cathy. Chatty Cathy's in the house. I was asking the same thing of Roy. I think Roy tried to get some sleep and then got up. Jacqueline, house, great to see you here, Jacqueline. Thanks so much for being here. Well, McDonald's are much less. I gotta think which one I want to sit at. I know where they are, but it's also a matter of, well, I guess I don't have to sit. You know what? I don't have to sit inside the McDonald's, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna be wanting to sit inside. Let's see, which one should I go to? Oh, the one on King. Might have to go to the one on King and Bathurst, or King and Dufferin, I think. remember to smash that like button on your way in. There's Tim Hortons. Even though I said I prefer McDonald's breakfast over Tim Hortons, but their farmers wrap is pretty good. There's a Toronto Police Marine unit. Oh, okay, Wesley, yeah. No worries. Maybe we'll make 2 trips to McDonald's today. Maybe we'll make 2 trips. Maybe... Maybe we can have, I don't know, we can have... That'll be pretty tough if we have McDonald's breakfast and then after McDonald's lunch or a dinner and Bahamian food. Something's gonna have to give, I guess. I'll figure it out. I mean, we could always go to Bahamian food tomorrow, or either way. Wesley, are you gonna also be available tomorrow, Wesley? Are you gonna be available to watch tomorrow, Wesley? We could always get McDonald's breakfast this morning and then get a McDonald's lunch tomorrow. Or we can, and they have Bahamian food for lunch today. I was hoping to get Bahamian food today. If we can't get Bahamian food today, then we can have McDonald's twice today and then have Bahamian food tomorrow. Chatty Cathy figured it out before I could even answer. Yeah, we very pretty much where we ended. And by the way, thanks so much, Chatty Cathy, for sticking by, even though it was like almost Roy's time. Roy and Jacqueline, it was like in the middle of the night, and it was thanks so much for sticking by. And we were walking along here too, something like 2 or 3 o'clock, 2:30 or something like that, 3 o'clock in the night. Yeah, Chatty Cathy, still pretty early, but I would have thought we would have seen, you know, you're gonna see the dog walkers and early risers. There's an early cyclist. Every once in a while, somebody will appear. So I guess we're gonna head for McDonald's breakfast, I guess. And I'm gonna order a couple of egg McMuffins to send to Roy and 21st Century. Well, I'm glad it was fun, Chatty Cathy. That was something else. And you were there for a lot of the live stream. We went from downtown rush hour to checked out RJ and Natalia's, got a peek of their new restaurant, Sunset. And although it was not a complete sunset, but a night walk. You know what, I don't know why. For this, just to get you updated, I'm gonna go until about 7:30, somewhere around there. There's a crime and mystery festival. I'm gonna go until about 7:30, and then fire up a second live stream later on 10 or 10:30 or something like that. As I mentioned, this used to be a Lavazza coffee, but Now it's some kind of a spa place. Estelle is in the house. Geelong Walks. Thanks so much for being here, Estelle. Thanks so much for being here, Geelong. Estelle, great to see you here. Thanks so much for being here. See, if I put it on, you can see the runners or joggers. 21st Century visits. Sweetcha is the national drink of the Bahamas, a lemon lime drink. Oh, thanks for the information, 21st Century visits. So when we go to the Bahamian restaurant, we're gonna ask for lemon lime. Oh yeah, 21st Century, yeah. I can order on the app to collect points, and I always recommend if you go to McDonald's or Tim Hortons or Starbucks, wherever you use the app, because you and McDonald's is the same. They always have daily nice promotion, daily deals. You can collect points like 21st Century visits say, and you don't have to wait in line. And oh, sorry to hear that, Estelle. Hope you get better. Oh, there's the sun. The sun is up. Hope you get better soon, Estelle. Yes, the sun is up. Didn't come up on time, but at least it's up now. Very orangey. Twenty-first Century visits Egg McMuffin with lots of sauce. What kind of sauce? Egg McMuffin. Then maybe I should just get a regular Egg McMuffin then, instead of a sausage and egg. Maybe an Egg McMuffin with a lot of sauce. And then we'll probably find a plate. We'll get a takeout and we'll eat outside. You know what? I'm gonna have to borrow the bike lane, and I'll make sure I'm not gonna impede on any cyclist or e-scooter. But this is the only way to get this kind. You know what? Maybe I better go on the other bike. There we go. Now I can see. Now I don't have to keep looking back. Now I can see if there's any cyclists or coming. Get out of the way. Oh, it's a real brilliant orange. I don't know if I can. Oh, there is a cyclist. See if I can do. Or a cycle, e-scooter. See if I can do. Quick short. Oh, thank you so much, Estelle. Beautiful sunrise. Thank you so much, Estelle. I wish it came out across the screen. I wish it came out on the screen like it does how I'm seeing it in person. Oh, that's a great question, Chatty Cathy. What kind of sauce does the UK put on their Egg McMuffins? And if they have it here, we shall do that. And fired off the 21st Century. And what about Roy? Roy, how do you eat your McMuffins? Oh, 21st Century visits. Last day of is tomorrow of the Crime and Mystery Festival. Yeah. Do you think that's something? Is that something? It doesn't seem like a lot of friends are. I know there's we have a great friend Oxyopia who has a channel about crime and mystery. I'm not sure if many of our See, the problem is I have to stay still. But that's kind of more what it looks like. Unfortunately, it's not really coming out on the regular one times, or I don't know if we have too many fans of crime and mystery. Is that something we should check out? See, if I walk now, how is it? Oh, there is a cyclist coming. And on this side too, so I better completely get off the bike lane. '21st Century Visit says brown sauce and ketchup are available in England. Brown sauce. I wonder if they have brown sauce here. Brown sauce? I'm gonna ask them for brown sauce. Oh, that's cool. Now you can see a little more of it. Now you can see more of the sun. Oh, we don't have the brown sauce, Chatty Cathy? Oh. 21st Century, do you have any, should I put any other sauce? We don't, Chatty Cathy says we don't have brown sauce here. You probably have to go to a specialty store, or actually, you know what? Or even a pub, a UK type pub or bar. I think if you go to one of the pubs, you can get brown sauce. But I'm still wondering if it's a barbecue sauce, and Chatty Cathy says it's a brown sauce like a steak sauce or gravy. Come out better in the picture here. Oh, there we go. That's more of what you're supposed to see. That is rather brilliant. Morning's going great, Estelle. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can take one more quick. Nice, got a shot of the bus too. But I've had to walk on the bike lane, and I promise I'm not going to impede any cyclists or e-scooters. I'll get well out of the way well beforehand. This is the only way to get this shot. You have to borrow the bike, you have to kind of walk on the bike lane. And Roy says, I pronounce it, what's this here sauce? What's this here sauce? What's this here sauce? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. What's this here sauce? 21st Century Visit said brown sauce is similar to Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. And Roy says, what's this here sauce? I like that, Roy. And 21st Century Visits, thank you. I'm sure you can get that brown sauce. If you go to the pubs, we have a lot of UK. Hey, Roy Donald, good to see you here, Roy. Great to see you here, Roy. Roy, another one of our awesome Roys in the house. Great to see you here. Brilliant sun right now. I guess, what do you want to do? We can keep walking for a bit with the sun, because I'll have to go in the opposite direction if I want to go to McDonald's. So what do you think we should do? Walk a little bit more toward the sun, or walk, even if we were to walk on Yonge Street, you can see it's a lot of tall buildings, so you're not really going to see too much of the sun. And Roy says, hey man, nice to see an early stream. Yeah, haven't done one this week, so it's like we better do that, right? At least once a week, at least. These early morning streams. I know you like these, Roy. And Roy of San Fran say, Henry, I like your Egg McMuffin with a glass of OJ or any fruit juice purchased from Trader Joe's next door. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. So it's good. I love hearing about what you guys like, and I guess you can eat the Egg McMuffin. Oh, okay. Okay, Charity Cathy. So let me see if I can see another. Let me see if I can see another. Okay, yeah, we could do that. And so we could always go to a different McDonald's. We don't have to go to. Yeah, you know what? We can keep walking against the sun. I think there's a McDonald's at Church and what is this? Queen and Church. So we can still walk against the sun, and then we can maybe go to the one at Queen and Church. We could try and get the best of both worlds here. Once I get to that McDonald's, depending on what the vibe is on the inside. Oops, sorry. Shoot, I feel bad. I didn't even see the guy coming. Oh, it's great that you can be here, Estelle. Thanks so much for being here. I'd love to play your video too. You know, you, Roy, Chatty Cathy. 21st Century Visits. All have awesome channels. And you could even see the sun glowing on the bike lane too. Oh, gee, Estelle says the pizza boxes. And Roy says, I think Roy said too. I think Roy said about the pizza box. Yeah, very interesting, isn't it? Well, now we're seeing more and more activity, so I'm gonna have to stay off the bike lane completely. But that's okay. Now we get to see the sun. John Burke in the house. Great to see you here. Thanks so much for being here, John. John Burke is in the house, and Brad Palmer's in the house. Great to see you here, Brad. Superstar Brad Palmer, great to see you here. Happy Saturday morning, says Brad. Happy Saturday morning, Brad. I guess Estelle is pretty, is it pretty late in Australia? Is it pretty late right now? It's pretty late. Maybe I can take a quick break and if it's late in Australia, I don't know how much longer Estelle can be here, so maybe I can play Estelle's video. Oh, 8:20 p.m. Okay. Well, I'll play your video on this break because by the time I start my second live stream, it might be very late. It's gonna be, my second live stream will be already past midnight your time. So if I can find somewhere off to the side here, I can take a quick break. You know what? Maybe I can take it now. What the hell? Roy says, if you pull out one of the pizza boxes, will the building collapse? It's like that game Jenga, eh? Jenga? I gotta be careful, man. The buddy that's coming now was just screaming. I'm gonna take a good hard look at it. I'm gonna put my menacing face on, let him be known. You're not gonna, don't even come close to me. There's a ginormous LCBO, which Boom Graham pointed out to. Great friend Boom Graham. Yeah, you heard that, eh, Estelle? You heard that. Oh man, it's Buddy over here. I don't usually like to show because he does need help. Obviously, he clearly needs help. But in saying that, there's nothing wrong with me being careful of ourselves. Yeah, 21st century. That was a primal scream, and Roy says someone is losing it. And 21st century visit says Jenga. So maybe, I guess, Roy, if you pull them out, if 21st century visit says Jenga, I guess if you pull them out right, I think it should be fine. If you do it right. Otherwise, let's play Estelle's video. Hopefully I got it. I keep switching phones here, so. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. This is Estelle. Am I pronouncing right? Geelong? Is it Geelong Walks? I should have asked this a long time ago. Deminator's in the house. Deminator, you're at the Toronto airport going to Mexico. All right, brother. That is really exciting, Deminator. That is really exciting. Mexico. Yeah, 21st century. I just usually, you know, you let them they'll do their thing, and you'll see quite a bit of that in Toronto. You're with your bud Stanton. Shouts out to Stanton. Have a safe. This is Estelle Awesome video. And Deminator, you know what? I'll do. This is kind of weird. I'll do it after we watch Estelle's video. This is a really, really nice Estelle. Oh, Geelong. And Estelle videos have improved such high quality, even better quality now. They were pretty excellent before, but now Estelle has upgraded to the iPhone. Estelle's upgraded to the iPhone, and could notice a difference in even more excellent quality. Right near the water. How lovely. Thank you so much, Brad and Roy, for your support to Estelle. Yeah, I noticed, Estelle, that you deleted all of your videos before the iPhone. Ripple side, says Estelle. Ripple side. Really lovely. Really lovely. And Yogi's in the house. Yogi. Yeah, 21st Century Visits. iPhone is very good for live streaming. I wonder if, Estelle, are you gonna be doing some live streams? But that is definitely the case. The iPhone. Most of our wonderful friends use our iPhone for live streaming, including Roy of San Fran, Johnny Strides, who prefers the Samsung, but for live streaming, iPhone. Wesley is looking at his high school yearbook. Oh, you got your yearbook, right on. You got your yearbook for this year? The yearbook for this year? Yeah, 21st Century Visits. You're gonna try to live stream without a gimbal in London one day. Yeah, now with the stabilization, the new stabilization, and seems Johnny's pretty happy. I still don't know if Johnny's gonna keep using it or not. I would imagine most likely, but yeah, Estelle, the 13 is an excellent, iPhone 13 is an excellent phone. Even Christine Regal Places Tours has the 13. Yeah, thank you, Brad. Liam is live right now at the falls. Liam's live. So if you would like to check out Liam, yeah, Estelle, it seemed great without the gimbal. So maybe we'll see more live streams from Johnny Strides without the gimbal. And Jacqueline S says, Oh, right on, Wesley. Yeah, right on. The yearbook came out good. Right on. That's awesome. I remember I love looking at old yearbooks. High school was the best time for that. Looking at yearbooks. Still do. I still do from when I want to see some memories. This is really, really nice. Wow, Estelle, keep up the great work. Keep up the great content. This is really, really awesome. Oh, my pleasure, Roy. Estelle, that was great. Estelle, keep up the great content, Estelle. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Look forward to seeing more of your awesome content, Estelle. Keep it up. Thanks so much for doing that and sharing that. And Deminator, great to see you here, Deminator brother. Have a safe trip to Mexico. Shouts out to Stanton too. Have a blast in Mexico. Have a safe flight. And maybe we'll see some footage there. Maybe we'll see some footage. Maybe you'll share. And Yogi, great to see you here, Yogi. Great to see you here, Yogi. Yogi. Oh, thank you so much, Roy. You subscribe to Estelle. Thank you so much. Well, we've got 24 awesome people in the chat. I didn't expect it to see at this hour, so maybe I can fire up Roy's video. I was wanting. And Roy, yeah, it's my pleasure. I just hope I did a good enough job. Like now that I look back, I wonder if I should have made a separate video, make it more obvious, because it seemed like a few of our fellow live streamers still didn't know about it. When Johnny Strides met with us for Sapan's birthday, and I let him know just before he started his live stream about the settings. I tried to let him know earlier. I just thought it would have been obvious, but I guess I should never assume things. I thought, because I've said it many times in the live stream, so I thought that would have been enough to get the word out. But I guess maybe in hindsight I could have, I don't know, maybe made a community post, or I don't know, or maybe a separate video. But at least now the word is out. And Roy, you're gonna try the standard along with still using a gimbal. All right, I'll be very interested to see. I'll definitely be very interested to see that, because I've had mine on extended cinematic. So I guess there's supposed to be stronger stabilization, but But having on extended cinematic does take some adjusting, like when you pan the camera, or when you put the selfie on, especially, it does take a little bit of adjusting. So I'd be very curious to see how it is on standard, Roy. Oh, Roy, did you see that part? Oh, you saw that part, Roy. I kind of wish I had made it more obvious. I just, because I've done a number of live streams, and I've mentioned it numerous times, but maybe I should have, in hindsight. Well, anyway, it worked out, I guess. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to work out, to actually show Johnny demonstrate it in person. Oh, thank you so much, Roy. Thank you so much. A big puddle here. Oh, Estelle, if you ever go live, you only have to worry if this is if you use Prism and you go live. There's a setting there where you can put it under. There's a video stabilization setting now, so you could put it on either Well, actually, you know what? I think there's standard and then cinematic and then extended cinematic. So extended cinematic would be the highest level of stabilization, but it will take more getting used to, because it will take a little bit more getting used to, because there's a slight, when you pan the camera or you put the selfie on, it feels like there's a couple of seconds delay. That's what it feels like. Even the Ken Continuum said he felt like he was in another dimension, but once you get used to it, but who knows, maybe the standard, I'm very curious to see what Roy is going to say about the standard. I've never tried the standard mode or the cinematic mode. Oh, thank you so much, Estelle. Thank you so much. Oh, Chatty Cathy, you gotta recharge your phone. And I tell you what, Roy, it is super handy. Oh man, it's super handy. Like what I'm doing now, like I'm literally holding my iPhone and coffee in the same hand. I am using the 14 Pro this time. Usually I use the Pro Max, and you'll be able to see. Hey, thank you. Hey, he said Toronto Tech in Transit. The cyclist right there. I hope I didn't put the phone. I hope you saw him on the camera. Sherborne Commons. Maybe we can start walking on Lower Sherborne now to get to McDonald's. Looks like the sun is just about to. Looks like the cloud might be hitting the sun. Oh, Roy, have you tried it out already? Have you tried it out the standard mode? No lag, but is the video stabilization much better on standard? Have you noticed a difference in? Sorry for the ATV, says Chatty Cathy. I'm not sure. I must have missed it. I didn't see the ATV. Oh, look at this. It's raining cats and dogs. Or in this case, it's just raining dogs. Oh, come on. Cats and dogs. I've seen a lot of cats and dogs get along here. So you got a cat with a pretty cute umbrella. What do you think about that, Yogi? Has an umbrella with the dogs, the raining dogs. Oh, come on. I think dogs and cats can get along. That'd be my dream one day, to have a dog and cat that get along. Maybe, maybe I could play Roy's video now. We've got 27. I'm gonna find a little spot here. I don't think there'll be any kids coming out this early in the morning, so I think it should be fine here. Oh, I'm in a nice, I like this material. It's kind of, what do you call them? It's got a slight, you can bounce off of it. I don't think we'll be bothering anyone now. It's very early. Yogi, did you love that? You loved it? I felt bad for the cat. But yeah, Wesley, I don't know if you heard, but yeah, even from the odd time, I'll look at my old high school yearbooks and relive some a lot of the fun memories. It's always great looking at yearbooks, and I'm glad to hear that yours turned out great. 21st century expandable memory on new iPhone would be nice. Yeah, unfortunately that probably is not going to happen. So the best thing to do is just bite the bullet and just get the 1 terabyte. Honestly, better. I tried. I didn't. I purposely didn't. I gotta make a video of it. I purposely didn't delete any videos. And 1 terabyte can fill up in like a 1 terabyte can fill up in like a month, or maybe not 1 terabyte, but like 700-800 gigs can fill up in a month. And Roy says you're using standard stabilization on your last 2 streams. It helps when I remove the phone from the gimbal, which I do sometimes. Oh, Roy, that is, you know what, Roy? Thank you so much, Roy. It is great to hear that the stabilization, like, you could put it on the standard without having to put it on the extended cinematic. I might have to try that with the standard. Because with the extended cinematic, I think with this, my only problem with when you put it on the wide angle, it doesn't quite show as everything like it would. Oh man, that would be pretty earth-shattering news, Roy. Roy of San Fran. Roy says one of your favorite spots around here is Sugar Beach. Yeah, Sugar Beach is right near here. Sorry for the wind. No, I'm not using the gimbal, Roy. No gimbal needed. I won't need the gimbal until we go eat. So I'll still carry, and just when we eat. It says Roy Donald of Toronto. Only when eating, or yeah. But like Roy said, sometimes, a lot of times we have to take out our phones. A lot of times we have to take out our phones for various reasons. So Roy says the stabilization, even on standard, I mean, does it look like, well, I guess it would. I guess the video looks super smooth, Roy, in terms of stabilization, even on standard. That's amazing. Let's fire up Roy's video here. I've been dying to play. Trust me, what you're gonna watch now is much better than what you're gonna see anything I show you right now, right now where I'm at. Here we go. Check this out. Check out this video. This is Roy of San Fran. Yeah, Roy Donald. You can't even tell you're not using the gimbal. Exactly. It's pretty wild, eh? And I was gonna ask Roy the same, if it's the same on standard. If it looks like you're not using a gimbal on standard. That is pretty incredible. That is, and I'm gonna put the link to Roy of San Fran. Roy Explores. Check this out, right by the, look at the surfers. We're gonna see some surfing action here. Right by the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, I don't mind saying Roy Donald. If you don't mind Roy D, I could switch it up between Roy Donald and Roy D. Oh, Roy of Toronto. Or Roy of Toronto. But either way, we got 2 superstar Roys in the house. I know it, Estelle. That was my reaction too. The iconic Golden Gate Bridge here, and the mountains there. You see the surfers. This is Roy of San Fran. Roy Explores. Yeah, Roy. I'll call you Roy of Toronto. Wow, this is amazing. And obviously, when I hit San Francisco, I'm obviously going to walk the Golden Gate Bridge. I think everybody has to if they go to San Francisco. It's one of those things that you got to do. Just like when you come to Toronto, you got to see the CN Tower. The iconic Golden Gate Bridge here. Hey, thanks a lot, Estelle. I put the link into Roy's chat there. Estelle, Roy, I'm a huge fan of Roy Explores. I mean, look at this. And this is during a live stream too. This is during the live stream. So Roy is really an amazing host. Roy and fellow chatter really makes you, the Roy's community really makes you feel welcome. Oh, Roy, you sometimes live stream inside that brick building as well. It's an old fort. Yeah, Roy, when I go to your chats, I never feel, you know, uncomfortable. Like, let's just say, very pleasant chats. There are some out there that.
Yeah, there are a bunch of surfers and paddleboarders.
Hey, thanks Estelle for subscribing to Roy. Much appreciated.
Waters.
Look at the surfers. This is freaking awesome.
So I'm gonna try to go inside the fort if it's open. It's an area where it's hard to get a good signal inside.
Oh, hey Brad, thank you so much, Brad. Thank you so much, Brad, for subscribing to Roy. And Roy says the Golden Gate Bridge was designed in a way to preserve the old fort underneath. There you go, Roy, giving us a lesson too. Yeah, Estelle. I could watch this multiple times. This is one of Roy's got a lot of videos that I can watch over and over again. Here there's a surfer with a paddle. I wonder if I would try surfing. Roy, have you ever tried surfing? I guess that would be not easy to live stream while surfing, but that'd be fun. Yeah, Estelle. This is really mesmerizing. Yeah, me either, Roy. It looks like it's not easy to learn. It looks like a lot of fun if you know how to do it. A lot of surfers out there. And you can see the mountains off in the... But if I go to San Fran, I must spend at least a week there. I would think at least a week. I don't think a week's enough, but I don't think a weekend would be way too short. At least a week. Oh, this was a few months ago after some of the big storms, says Roy. And Roy says the small island on the right is Alcatraz. Oh yes, the famous Alcatraz. Alcatraz, that famous prison. Look at that view with the waves and the mountain. Oh, I recognize, yeah, Joe Hernandez, yes. Joe Hernandez. One of Roy's regulars, and also Ahmad. Oh, Jacqueline S has been twice. Yeah, I think so, Chatty Cathy. I think they're all surfers. "21st Century Visit says Clint Eastwood in Escape from Alcatraz." Is that the most famous movie from Alcatraz? Clint Escape from Alcatraz. Oh, I've seen The Rock. Nicolas Cage, The Rock. Yeah, I've seen The Rock. Yeah. I can never forget that green stuff. I know, that's pretty crazy, eh, Nick, Chatty Cathy? Hey, Zach Thong in the house. Zach is in the house. Zach, we're at the moment, we're in San Francisco. Good morning to you. Right by the Golden Gate Bridge. This is courtesy of a Roy Explorers. Yeah, Chatty Cathy, I noticed that. Interesting to see a lot of the surfers swimming. It must feel nice to lay back and just let the waves take you.
Brett, things are looking pretty good today. Haven't really checked in.
We'd love to see you, my wonderful friends, in Roy's live streams. I'd love to see you. I really enjoy being in Roy's chats.
Collapsed. There's been some flooding.
And you can hear Roy explaining this was after the storm.
Today we have a break in the rain, so I thought I'd come out here.
Check out this guy's moves.
So Bill Hull forgot to bring a surfboard. I'll tell you what, please put your favorite emoji in the chat. It could be a wave, a surfboard.
See, Roy makes it very fun in the live streams too. You could hear Upstate New York. Bob is in the house. Bob, I made a trip to San Fran. A spur of the moment. Oops. Sorry, that was I was just editing the video. And we're gonna see the iconic Golden Gate Bridge here. Great to see you here, Bob. I tell you what, Bob, you may see Triple T one day surfing there when we go to San Francisco. And I hope to get to meet Roy. Well, why not? I'll make sure I'm gonna be there for at least a week.
Great to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it'd be a real pleasure to meet you, Roy. Great to see you here, Bob. You would look forward to seeing it. I tell you, Roy, one of my favorite live streams to participate in. There's not a single person there where there's not a single person in Roy's chats that I feel like slapping upside the head. And there's Roy walking some of the Golden Gate Bridge here, the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Christine, We Go Places Tours is in the house.
Walk with Rhonda.
Great to see you here, Christine.
Does this bring back memories?
Oh, Bob, you have family in California. You haven't been in a long time, but it is a beautiful state.
Always good to see my friend Rhonda. Thank you, Mark.
I wondered you'd have. Well, maybe you'll get to go, Bob, since you have family in California, to take a visit. That'd be see your family, and you go walk the Golden Gate Bridge here. I try to visualize myself walking here. Although I'd have to go probably at a very, very early time to avoid. You can see, you can obviously see it's busy. But if you go around sunrise time, maybe for me it would be a little more manageable. Yeah, Chatty Cathy, if you set your notification to all, I think that because I usually get notifications when you set it to all. And there you see Roy saying that sometimes we have to confront our fears. Yeah, absolutely. Bob says most of your family's around the Sacramento and San Diego area.
So Brett asked how long would it take to walk across?
Would you ever, well,
Not too long, maybe.
when you come to visit your family upstate New York, Bob, I'm sure maybe San Fran will be one of your stops. Yeah, Christine, this is so cool, isn't it? The iconic Golden Gate Bridge. If you want to see the Roy walking across the full video, you should check out Roy. Christine says you are all up before me. Why? Yeah, it's still early, 7 a.m. I just started around 5:30, I think. How about Roy and Jacqueline? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and there you go, Jacqueline just says, in 21st century visit, to walk the Golden Gate Bridge, watch 49ers play, and eat at Fisherman Wharf restaurant. 100% 21st century. 100%.
Mikey asked how much is this?
How cool is it? Can you imagine walking here through the Golden Gate Bridge? Look at this. Yeah, Roy, 21st century visits. Make it happen. Make it happen.
You can leave for free, but you have to pay to come back in. And it's all done by license plate. No cash. License plate or
This is amazing. Zach says, you know, 2 YouTubers, one lives in San Francisco and the other lives in Santa Cruz. Well, Zach, do you know about Roy? Are you including Roy, our great explorers? Roy, shouts out to Roy of San Francisco. Roy Explores. Wow, that was really inspirational. Really inspirational. We got to see the waves by the Golden Gate Bridge, the surfers. Then we got to see you, you know, confronting, you know, you just like me, like about the big crowds and everything. But you still made it happen and went there, walked the Golden Gate Bridge. So if you want to see Roy walk the entire bridge, check out Roy. Keep up the amazing content, Roy, and you keep uplifting each other, and you did an amazing job uplifting us here, Roy. Roy Explores. And great to see you here, Christine Rigo and Zach Thong, and upstate New York Bob. Bob, I hope you're doing, Bob. I know you had definitely yesterday for Tom, who left us too early. I hope it's okay I mentioned it. You know, the funeral yesterday, so it was obviously a difficult day, Bob. So I hope you're holding up well, Bob. And Roy letting us know it's about 30 minutes to cross the bridge, to walk the Golden Gate Bridge, the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe we can walk along the Esplanade for a while, because I see the sun was hidden behind the clouds, but it's back. We're gonna try and get more sun views and maybe hit up a McDonald's. Wesley, our good friend Wesley, would like to see that. Although more, maybe not so much the breakfast, more like the lunch and dinner. Thank you so much, Christine Rigo. Smash the like, please smash the like. Thank you so much. And Bob says the sun is out this morning, just like here. Great to hear, Bob, that the sun is out. And hopefully the temperature is also not scorching hot like it has been the last couple of days. I know here on the Esplanade, this is really cool. You get the two-way bike lanes. And hopefully it's not, hopefully the temperature has cooled down a little bit, like it has here. Here, the last couple of days, we've been getting over 30 degrees, scorchers. At least today's just gonna hit 24, I think. So it's gonna be still hot, but nice and much more comfortable. Oh, Christine, yeah, I'll check too. Let's see who can find it if Roy. Let me see. I'm gonna try and check. You know what? I think Roy's gonna beat me to it. Oh, I think Roy already found it. Oh, Roy beat me to it. You know what? Next time I gotta do better than that. Whenever I'm showing a particular video from one of our talented artists, maybe have the link ready for that specific video. Oh, my pleasure, Estelle. I tell you, thanks to Roy, I've fallen in love with San Francisco. I mean, obviously I've seen, you know, San Francisco before, but not like sort of in the raw every day. And through Roy's iPhone lens has inspired me to want to go to San Francisco, like I mean it, but if I do, it's gonna be quite the trip, because I want to spend at least 1 week there. Bob, thank you. Oh my goodness, Bob, thank you, Bob. Thank you so much for the extremely generous $5 American as I try and, thank you so much. I'm just gonna have to walk by a little bit here. Bob, thank you so much, Bob, for the extremely generous $5 American. In honor of Egg McMuffins everywhere. Bob, thank you so much for your incredible generosity and towards the Egg McMuffins. So we must go now. Thank you so much for your incredible support to Triple T, Bob. Yeah, Christine, my Nightbot is away. I've completely neglected Nightbot, and I promise I'll get, and I know I sound like a broken record, I'll definitely get on it. I think the Nightbot, why does the Nightbot always have to rely on me? I always have to, why can't the Nightbot dudes figure it out? But I guess I'm gonna have to help it. And yeah, definitely not, it's definitely not -3 now. It's probably more like at least 15, plus 15. Oh, Bob, you know, I already did mention that we will go to, I did say I was going to send Roy and 21st Century Visits. I'm going to a couple Egg McMuffins and send it their way. Oh, it's plus 18. Okay, yeah, I think Christine is right. Plus 18 Celsius. And you can definitely get out in t-shirt and shorts. I do have a layer on an undershirt, but I think even just without an undershirt, I think you'll be fine. Chatty Cathy, Egg McMuffins are a bundle of greasy, tasty joy. Yeah. I usually like the sausage and Egg McMuffin, but maybe I'll try and stick with the regular Egg McMuffin and just put some sauce or something. Try and resist the urge to, try and, without the sausage. Roy says, this morning's live stream is sponsored by McDonald's. You're loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, that's their little slogan, right? I'm loving it. So now they've painted the heart. It's normally red, but they painted it in a rainbow in support of the LG, in support of the awesome LGBTQ plus community, Pride Month. Why am I walking? I'm trying to walk with the sun. I guess we'll probably go to the McDonald's at Queen and Church. Now I did, the other day I was waiting at this bus stop for the 121. Actually, that was on the way to go pick up Zapan's cake. And I was talking with a nice woman, and she's saying that she's been living here before anything that you see here at the distillery district. She's been living here over 20 years, well over 20 years, 22 years, before anything like this was here. And she told me that the first thing that came in the distillery district was the Balzac's coffee. And then shortly after that, more and more buildings come up, and then it's become the fully fledged distillery district. Of course, we know that the founder of Balzac's is, we used to be Christine We Go Places Tours neighbor. So there's a little tidbit for you. The Balzac's was the first. I was blown away. I didn't realize the distillery was it's not that old at all. Only in the past, within 20 years. Chatty Cathy, usually get a sausage and Egg McMuffin and add bacon on everything. Oh, usually get it with the bacon. Yeah, I usually get it with just sausage and Egg McMuffin. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the bacon. I'll try and do just a regular Egg McMuffin. There's always got to be someone, doesn't it? Oh yeah, yeah, Roy. I'm loving it with their commercial jingle. I forgot how to sing it, but yeah, I'm loving it. So before any of this came out, she told me, before anything here, and then slowly and surely you'd see more and more to the distillery district, the very popular distillery district it is now. And Brad says it's 19 Celsius in North Bay. And Brad, I'll make sure to play your video, your awesome video. I think you uploaded a new drone video, and I'll play it in the second live stream. How does that sound? I hope. Well, I shouldn't just assume that you can be there. I should maybe ask. Haven't had a chance to prepare yet, so I'm gonna prepare in between my first and second live streams. So yeah, I plan to do 2 live streams today. This one, I don't know until what time, but, and then the second one, I don't know, 10 or 10:30 or something like that. Yeah, Bob, I gotta take care of some stuff. I need an intermission, so I can't do like one of those continuously long. That could come tomorrow. I need an intermission in between. I need intermission in between for a couple hours, but we'll be back online, and probably, so kind of 2 separate live streams. Tomorrow we'll get back to the regular routine of a long continuous live stream. But I have a very strong feeling that Ken Continuum will go live today. I have a pretty good feeling Johnny Strides will go live today. He always said that he wants to do more Saturday live streams. So on the second live stream, we can try and go as long as either one of those fine gentlemen. Driving Ottawa. Great to see you here driving Ottawa. Great to see you here driving Ottawa. Driving Ottawa in the house. Great to see you here driving Ottawa. Good morning to you. Front end. I might, if there's a streetcar coming, I might hop on it. I don't know. Might as well start heading to McDonald's now. While I have time, while there's still time here. $121. Oh yeah. Well, now that the sun has pretty much hidden behind the clouds, if the streetcar comes soon, I can hop on a streetcar. I think there's time though to walk. And Bob says, Henry, don't just hop on it. I think you should go inside. Oh, okay, Bob. If that streetcar comes now, I think I'll take the streetcar. Oh, there's one thing. Huh? Oh, yeah. Thanks. I want to point this out last time. So unfortunately, two people, they thought that I was Chinese, but they know I didn't understand what they're saying. But this is gonna be quite spectacular when it's finished. It's gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Definitely for indigenous focused kind of community center here. Zach says intermission before yeah, sorry Bob, that went in over my head. My apologies. Oh, I see Bob, yeah. About the streetcar, I get it Bob. Sorry Bob. I get it now. Sorry Bob. I get it now, the streetcar. I'm hoping. Let's see if the streetcar. Oh yes, there's a streetcar. So let's take the streetcar. We're gonna tap. So far, so good. 3 for 3. But we'll go to the back. So we're on the 504 King streetcar, and we're gonna just so I can, as much as I prefer walking, but now these back seats can be a little bit iffy sometimes, so I'm gonna give it a quick sniff test here. Don't worry, I don't go right up to the seat. I stay, you know, at least when I say sniff test, I say at least over a feet up above. Because if the seat does stink, you could usually smell it well beforehand. And Brad, you're going to the Talon Falls maybe today, Brad. Brad might be going to the Talon Falls today. Which that's really exciting, which is apparently even bigger. Maybe we should get this seat over here with the sun, which is supposed to be even bigger than that majestic Duchesne Falls. Oh, Roy, thank you so much, Roy. You could see, get a bit of a streetcar ride. Won't be that long, but I did promise McDonald, so I want to make sure to do what we said we're gonna do. And I guess I'll get two egg McMuffins. I can't get it with brown sauce, but send one with ketchup to 21st Century Visits, and egg McMuffin and an egg McMuffin to send to Roy. Who likes it the way it is, the egg McMuffin. Oh, Brad hasn't been there in 10 years. 80-foot cliffs, my goodness. And of course, Brad will know to be careful. Brad is a very skilled hiker, and I can't wait. So excited for it.
Next stop, Sackville Street.
There's the back of the speaker. Oof. Maybe I should just keep it on the back. Nah, it's okay. Geelong saying we should get hash browns too. Hash browns. Oh, maybe I should keep it on the back of the streetcar. With the sun. Maybe I should try and do that. can't wait, Brad. That's gonna be...
Please look right for traffic when exiting.
That has a potential to be even more incredible, if that's hard to believe, than the Tuchene Falls. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible in itself. Yeah, still, we're in the 504 King streetcar. And Brad, oh, it's gonna be up Sunday night? Oh, okay, Brad. Brad's gonna get hard at work. Gonna be hard at work. So today Brad's just gonna go to the Talon Falls, upload in 4K. It's gonna be uploaded in 4K for, I don't know which view is better, my friends.
Next stop, Parliament Street.
Maybe just keep switching it up, the rear view. I think the sun is behind the clouds now. But you still see a bit of a glow. Roy says,
For traffic when exiting.
do I get tired of holding the phone while streaming? Yeah, it took a little bit of adjusting, Roy, to get the right grip. And maybe the first little bit got tiring. But I've gotten so used to it now that my arms I don't get that arm fatigue. But yeah, definitely at
Next
times,
stop, Ontario Street.
at times I would have found it's easier to be on gimbal because just to change up the grip. But if I could do it, then definitely you could do it, Roy. Because the other day we live streamed for like 10 hours. Well, I guess it wasn't 10. I wasn't holding the phone the entire time, but for the vast majority of time, I was must have been holding the phone for at least 8 or 9 of those hours, I think.
Next stop, Sherbourne Street.
No, yeah, Chatty Cathy, yeah, hash browns are real good. I guess we can go for a combo. And maybe give one of the extra egg
Please look right
McMuffins.
for traffic when exiting.
Get one of the extra egg McMuffins to someone who needs it. I don't think it'll be a problem with the McDonald's we're going. I don't think it should be a problem. We're probably going to end up finding someone who will need it somewhere around there. Oh, thank you so much, Yogi. Thank you so much for the awesome information to Chatty Cathy. In the UK, the supper is late dinner or snack before bed. And dinner is lunch. Tea time is dinner. I would love to have a high tea sometime. High tea. All right, Estelle, get better soon. Estelle,
Street.
I think I'm gonna get off here. Get better. Thanks so much for joining, Estelle. Thanks for sharing your awesome video. Have a wonderful night. Get better soon. All right. I don't know if I should. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll get off. Yeah, I think I'll get off Jarvis. Oh, the cops busted someone over there. Probably some traffic stop. Breakfast is the same time you're eating breakfast. You're gonna have a virtual breakfast. Right on, Zach. Ooh, this door's got pigeon poo, something on it.
Please look right for traffic.
Always look right. Always look right. Because there's oftentimes with the streetcar, Maybe not in this case, but usually there's another lane that cars can go through. So sometimes some cars that don't follow the rules. Okay, we're gonna go to the McDonald's. I think the one right near St. Lawrence Market. The one near St. Lawrence Market. So you can see St. Lawrence Market there, and then it'll be to the. We gotta go a little bit east, so to the left. We gotta go to the left a little bit. Almost tempted to go inside St. Lawrence Market, 21st century visits. I think it's too early though. Let's see how the reception. Still excellent reception. That's great. And you can see later on there'll be vendors there showing off their wares. And you can see the McDonald's there. Breakfast time. RJ, see you here, RJ brother. Yeah, I've been out. Well, live streaming at 5:30. Oh shoot. I got a weak transmission there. Hopefully. Is it still, is it okay? I got a weak transmission. So this is at George, Front and George here. Go Jays go. Bob says the Jets beat Verlander and the Mets last night. Chris Bassett's wife was in labor too. And Chris Bassett got quite the ovation.
Is it 152?
Sure. Could I get egg McMuffin combo with hash brown?
Yeah. And drink?
Orange juice?
That's it?
Yeah. And then one more egg McMuffin.
Just a sandwich?
Yeah. Do you have brown sauce? Oh, okay.
Clean the back room, eh? Fix the back seat. Thank you, honey. I go for all that.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, driving Ottawa. It was just there was one little dead zone there. Normally I would have got a coffee, but we'll get an OJ in honor of Roy, San Fran Roy.
It's 256. 256, 256.
It's coming up, sir. Please.
Thank you.
Hi. Hello.
4 0. And now.
Just the Magdalene.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
So like these three, sausage egg, bacon egg,
Guys, are we eating in here or are we eating outside? I think we'll eat outside, no? Jet Fischler in the house. Good morning, Jet. Kent, I'll do the proper shout out in a bit once I can. Let's go sit by the St. Lawrence Market, one of the tables there. Great to see you here, Jet Fischler. Thank you so much for being here, Jet Fischler. This is a perfect example why without the gimbal comes in handy. There's no way I would have been, it would have been really tough to flip over to the selfie. Great to see you here, Jet. And driving Ottawa says outside. Yeah, that's what I was hoping you'd say that. Thank you so much. Great to see you here driving Ottawa. And looking forward to meeting you in the summertime. RJ says, I hear the Fast and Furious Paul Walker song playing. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Martin in the house. Great to see you here, Jim. Good morning. Great to see you here. And absolutely that it's going to be cooler today. I always get so here we go. You know what? Doesn't look like there's anyone up there. Let's go. Definitely much more comfortable today, Jim. Not like the scorching heat the last couple of days. That's such a big relief. You know what? Trying to see what. I'll try and give you a better view. Normally I wouldn't. You know what? Maybe I'll try and keep this kind of view here. So we got an OJ. You know, usually I would have got a coffee, but this is for Roy. I got to send this OJ to Roy. OJ. Even without pulp. Look at it, I even got it without pulp. No pulp. How much was this? So the Egg McMuffin combo plus another Egg McMuffin. The Egg McMuffin combo with hash brown and OJ plus another Egg McMuffin is It's about 15 bucks, including tax. Okay, thank you, Bob. You was fine. I'm gonna have to use the gimbal. So even though we don't have to use a gimbal, but I'm sure just like Roy, we carry our gimbals. So this is one case where it's kind of better to have a gimbal. Well, I guess you don't have to have a gimbal. I guess you could just have a tripod, but a gimbal is handy just in case. Yeah, driving Ottawa, absolutely. I always encourage you to use the app because they have different offers. Absolutely right. Let's see if we can. Oh man, I'm gonna have to use my knapsack here to prop up. I don't know what kind of view that is. Maybe it's better. Maybe I'll try and do it. That works either. I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way, I guess. Jim's saying it's 20 degrees now, 20 degrees. 20 degrees right now. And there's a little breeze, so it's pretty nice. But you could definitely get out there in t-shirt and shorts. Smash that like button, please. Smash that like button. Let's get a bite of the hash brown. This is the hash brown. How's that look? RJ started around 5:30. 5:30, brother. So we're having breakfast here. I guess so. Egg McMuffin. Wesley was mentioning McDonald's a lot, so it was only a matter of time before we hit up McDonald's. So this is the Egg McMuffin. Egg McMuffin with cheese. Jim, I could have asked for pulp. I didn't even know. I just assumed McDonald's didn't have the pulp. Oh, that's good to know. Next time, I'm gonna get it with the pulp. I didn't realize McDonald's, you can get it with the pulp. Looks good, eh, Chet? Looks good. I don't know if they gave me the right one. This one has ham in it. That's okay. And 21st century, you like it with with ketchup. 21st century visits. I'll try not to mess up my hand here. Bob says, mmm. And Roy Donald is Team Pop too. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to take off the lid because my straw fell. I always muck up something, don't I? You know what? Maybe I can give the OJ and I got an extra sandwich here for give it to someone, a homeless person or someone who needs it. Good morning, Cindy Randall. Great to see you here, Cindy. Great to see you here, Cindy. Thanks so much for being here. Good morning, Triple T family. And Bob says it comes with a ham slice and Canadian bacon. Yeah, this one comes. I guess I thought it would have been just in cheese and egg, but unless they made a mistake. Does anyone know? I don't mind eating it. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, this one is the maybe I'll save this one for another person. So I think this is the oh, this one has ham too. I usually get it with sausage and egg McMuffin, but maybe I should have got one with sausage and egg McMuffin. North York, great to see you here, North York. Good morning to you, North York. North York was inspired to McDonald's from watching us, North York. I hope and you enjoy it. And I'm doing great, North York. Thank you for asking. How you doing, North York? Oh, Bob, you can go either way, pop or without the pop if you had to. You prefer without the pop, but you can go with the pop, says Bob. Jim says the... Oh yeah, the word ham and bacon are a marketing ploy. Maybe we'll save the ketchup for someone who needs it, because there's only one pack here. I want to give this extra sandwich. This was supposed to be on behalf of Roy and Roy Explorers and 21st Century Visits. So I guess I'll enjoy one on behalf of you. And maybe I'll give the extra one to someone who needs it. How does that sound? So, and I'll give the orange juice. I'll give the orange juice too to someone who needs it. I'm gonna need a coffee actually, so. Bob says you need it. Hey Bob, if I can, I wish I could send you it. I honestly do. If there was a way we could teleport, I'd be sending it to you. But we got an extra one here, so. Great to hear that, North York. Great to hear you're doing well. That's awesome. Excellent, excellent. Smash that like button on your way in, please. I think the last update, the lights were a little low. Yeah, Jim, I usually go with the pulp. Whoever I give it to. It's a single. I'll try fixing it now. Oh, you're very welcome, Roy. My. I'll try to switch up the signal. Thanks for letting me know, Bob and Jet. Okay, should be good now. I think it should be good. Just. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think this. I think we're back. So, I think I know what it is. The problem is, Joycey in the house. See you here, Joycey. Joycey, thanks so much for being here, Joycey. Great to see you. Yeah, Bob, exactly. I was just about to say that, Bob. The problem is, I've had problems before here with Bell. And I was on Bell. So what I did right now is I switched it to Rogers. So I switched it to Rogers. Jackal in the house. Great to see you here, Jackal. Jackal, thanks so much for being here, Jackal. Kind of hard. I'll do a selfie when I get a chance. Great to see you here, Jackal. Thanks so much for being here, Jackal. I just want to. I should be okay now. I switched it to Rogers, so just for future information, Bell sometimes can get spotty over here. But if you use Rogers, Rogers seems to be more reliable. Thank you so much, Roy Donald. Smash the like button for us. Christine, is it better now? Should be better. So, like Bob says, recalling some previous hiccups on Bell, you might get a little bit of buffering here if you use Bell. If you use Rogers, that's why I'd recommend, if you're in the St. Lawrence Market area, to use Rogers. It didn't really sink in. I didn't even know I was going to be going here, so. And thank you so much, Jim. Thank you. I'll try and find someone while it's still warm here. Usually you can find around here people hanging around, or Hopefully I can find someone to give it to. Yeah, Jim, the reason that I just switched it to Rogers, so the signal should be fine. And I think if Bob comes again, the signal will be fine. Joycey, yeah, another beautiful day again. Absolutely. Another beautiful day again. I don't know if it's still tuning, if I can find someone, maybe if we go across there. Yeah, Bob, I switched it to, I switched the carrier to Rogers. You should, Rogers, I would recommend, if you're in the St. Lawrence market area, I've had better experience with Rogers. I think I could probably switch it back to Bell now. But maybe when I get, is there anybody I can give this to? I think if I go across here, maybe someone hanging around here. How about this dude over here? Good morning. Good morning. You want a McDonald's? Oh, you're full? Okay. Yeah, no problem. I don't even know if I can't find a vulnerable person. Might just have to be just some random person, because it's only going to stay warm for so long. "21st Century Visit" says almost 7 a.m. in Toronto. Almost 8 a.m. in Toronto, yeah. Igor says go to... Igor, we were just in the Esplanade, Igor. Go to the Esplanade. We were just there. I will go another time, Igor, because I don't want... Otherwise, I'll have to walk through... I don't know, we'll see. If I can... That means I'll have to turn left here at this intersection where the Rexall, where you see the Rexall. What's at the Esplanade, Igor? My bad. Sorry if I went. Great to see you, Igor. Good to see you here. Hope I didn't sound like I was going off or anything. So good to see you here, Igor. Thanks so much for being here. Sometimes it can be difficult just to give away food. One of these days we'll definitely go. Well, we already went this morning, but we'll definitely go to Esplanade again. Thank you so much, Joycey. Thank you so much. It'd be so good to help Henry grow his channel. We must tell people and give him a view and subscribe. Thank you so much, Joycey. If I don't find someone by Berksea Park and see the dog fountain on, I'm gonna just leave it. So take one more look. 21st Century says sunglasses for Toronto Tech, polarized lens. Well, I did say I was gonna wear the my heart-shaped shades if I could ever find them. I couldn't find them yet. Well, I didn't have a chance to actually, but I've got to find those heart-shaped sunglasses and a few other very important things. I have to locate my passport. That's got to be one of the most important things. Find my passport somewhere around there. Christine Wego's waiting for him to wear his hearts. Yeah, if I could only find him. If I could only find it. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I should be fine. But here we go. The dog fountain is back. Let me see if I can find anybody I can just give this to. Jim says be careful who you give burgers to. Yeah, I'll definitely be careful. I have a good sense of street smart, so I won't be caught off guard. I'm sure of it. How great to see the dog fountain back at Berkeley Park. Cindy says, look for your heart on your sleeve, triple T. So great to see the dog fountain back. Want a free McDonald? Orange juice and McMuffin sandwich.
What?
You want a free McDonald's?
For sure.
Okay, sure. Orange juice and egg McMuffin. Egg
Thank you.
McMuffin with cheese and ham.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much.
No problem. It's an extra one, so. Oh, I had mistakenly thought. I thought there was a young woman sleeping, and so I just assumed that it was a homeless person with another lady there. But when I got close, but it wasn't. They're not. Oh well, it's okay. I think I did my good deeds for the day. It wasn't actually a homeless. It was actually a mother. And she said a daughter, but I don't think they're homeless. So, but they appreciated it. It's not so. Unfortunately, we couldn't find homeless. I don't think they were homeless. It was just a mother. It was just a daughter was tired, sleeping. So the mother will give it to the daughter. I don't know. Maybe the daughter's tired. Maybe they're visiting here, or I don't know. Joycey, I remember when I first saw the doggy fountain, I screamed with delight. Yeah, Joycey, it's so great to see you back, isn't it, Joycey? I know Christine Wego really enjoys that dog fountain too. So, guess we did our good karma here. Well, you know what? Thank you for that. But honestly, I want to give credit to Roy Explorers, Roy San Fran, and 21st Century Visits. Kind of gave me the idea because I want to get extra sandwich on behalf of them, those two fine gentlemen. And since I can't teleport it, obviously we can, I could enjoy one on behalf of. Look at the sun bouncing off the. I can enjoy one and I can give one. Oh, Jim, did you step away? Yeah, we were just at the dog fountain. Oh, Jim, did you miss it? We were just at the dog fountain. I hope I wasn't, maybe I should have stayed longer. My apologies if I went too fast. Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you, Christine and Cindy. I said, you know what? You know, I'm sure Roy and 21st Century Visits would be happy to see me do that. Christine will be right back. And 21st Century Visits says food put to good use. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. El Terrifico, great to see you here, El Terrifico. Good morning. Good morning to you. Great to see you here. Oh, thank you so much, Josie. Using my French alias, Henri. Jim says the last time I was at the doggy fountain, one of the dogs was missing. I wonder if they replaced him. Yeah, I don't know. They were doing some a few days ago. They were doing some repair, some sort of repairs or the maintenance on the dogs. So I tried to stand there for a little, as long as I could. And if you rewind, you'll get to see I took two different jet. Well, I don't usually wake up. Well, I don't wake up every day that early, but I guess I went to sleep a little bit earlier yesterday and ended up getting up at like 3 a.m. or something like that. So I said, you know, we haven't done an early morning live stream. And but just in general, I do wake up early. Maybe like my regular time would be like 4 or 5. I guess that's my natural body clock. Oh gosh darn it. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go with another Tim Hortons. If I want to get something different, I'll have to walk even further. Union Station, they got Starbucks. And if you walk to the lake, there are more options there. There's a Moss, there's Aroma. I have to go inside Tim Hortons though. I really would like to have a coffee. Well, I already had coffee, maybe. I don't know. Ice cap, maybe an ice cap. Maybe an ice cap just until we can get our coffee. Jet, you're an early riser, but you sleep in until 5 or 6. Hey, that's earlier than most people. I'm pretty sure. That's still, you're an early riser, 5 to 6. Yeah, that's right, Joycey. York Street does have a Timmy's. Yeah, York, Front and York. There is a Timmy's right here, inside a Brookfield Place. It's a really nice one too. It's like a hockey theme. But the one at York, like Joycey was mentioning, is much bigger. But it is much bigger, but there are more dinguses that hang around there. So you be careful with the sketchies over there. There are definitely sketchy people that hang around that Tim Hortons. Hey, Jamie 1985, great to see you here. Good morning to you, Jamie 1985. Great to see you here. And yeah, I hope yesterday went well. Despite the sadness, it definitely must have been. I don't even never been involved in anything like that, and I know one day it's gonna come. So Bob, thank you for recognizing. Oh, Bob's heading out. You're heading to Saratoga for your niece's 7th birthday. So likely we'll miss the second. Okay, Kat. Well, tomorrow we'll be at it for a long time. A nice, long, continuous stream. All right, Bob, and happy birthday to your niece in Saratoga. Thank you so much, Bob. Thank you again for the super chat, for the generous super chat, and hope you're holding up well, Bob. And hopefully, you can have a nice time today, at your niece's birthday. Have a wonderful day, Bob. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice this before. Multicolored coat to wear. Roy says there's also new Tims at York and Harbor. Oh yeah, but there's a Tim right here though. If I was gonna thank you though, there's a new Tim's at York and Harbor. Appreciate it. The reason I want to go in here is because if I was gonna walk down any further, I'd rather get a Starbucks or some other kind of, or even anything, Moss Aroma, or another local coffee shop. But the Tim Hortons is right here. York would require me to walk quite a bit more. I mean, it's close, but when you want to break real quick, not quite close enough. So there's a nice Tim Hortons here in Brookfield Place, and I guess the Salvador Dali is still going on. I thought we've been finished by now, but the other day I saw a little bit of the inside. Really nice what they've done here. I hope they keep these plants here even when the exhibit is finished. That's a nice little touch. I hope they keep those plants. Oh, okay, Jim. I hope I was able to do a decent enough job. I try and be as patient as I can to stay there. Oops. Hi, how are you doing? Ice can? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Do you have the ice here? Ice? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Instead of the, can I get the peach tea with the ice? What size you want? Oh. Yeah.
It's a peach mint here. You want that, right?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Cash? Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Josie. It's lovely in Brookfield Place. Absolutely. Such a beautiful building. And yeah, Jet. Absolutely, Jet. So they got a nice selection of donuts here. Strawberry swirl. Oh, look at it. That one's got a hockey thing in the middle. Hockey Hall of Fame thing. That's really neat. I'll show you. Very nice. A little bit small, not that much seating, but if you can get a seat, there's Young Street there. Pretty cool. Very cool. Oh, sorry. Thank you. See you. I think Christine's Peach Festival yesterday inspired me to get a peach drink. You know what? I remember I said that this first we've gone well past 2 hours, even almost 3. Even though I said this first live stream would be 2 hours, but here we are. Really spectacular, really spectacular. Joycey says you love Lay's. Joycey loving the Lay's. Yeah. Guess what, Lay's? Guess what, Lay's is the #1 selling. Guess what is the #1 seller of Lay's? I was kind of surprised. At first I was surprised to hear it, but then I was like, maybe that's not that surprising. The #1 selling flavor of Lay's. And I do enjoy some Lay's myself. Absolutely. Regular, salt and vinegar, barbecue. You can hear the jingle of the ice. I went with this instead of the ice cap. A lot less calories too. And 21st Century Visit says the potato chip was invented in Saratoga Lake by George Crumb. Oh, there you go. Thank you, 21st Century. Wow, one of the best things in the world in life, potato chips. Joycey, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely be returning to the falls. I don't know if it's gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be late June or early July. I don't know if I should, you know what, late June, early July. I did promise fireworks here, Toronto fireworks here. Maybe Christine will live stream the, I don't want to put words in her mouth. Maybe Christine may or may not live stream the fireworks in Niagara Falls. So maybe the last week of June or first week of July. Hey, Anita Smith, great to see you here, Anita. Anita, great to see you here. Now, I know we went over the time. I was gonna say, how about we can go until 8, maybe until 8:55. Normally you see pigeons playing here, but that'll be more later. You'll see later in the day, especially when the sun comes shining on this pond. You'll see a lot of pigeons here. And I think Christine Rigo would be familiar with this nice little pond here. Oh, Jet, yeah, Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar, yeah, for sure. I rather enjoy Miss Vicky's too. All this talk about chips. Christine, when I was a kid, Lay's was a hostess. They had fruit flavored chips, and my favorite was grape. Oh, they should bring back those. How come I don't see grape? They should bring it back. I think they should at least give it a test run. They come up with all these wacky flavors. Why not the fruit? Oh, speaking of the pigeons, they're here finally. But on a hot day when the sun is shining here, you'll see lots of pigeons swimming here, fighting or play fighting. Jackal says to bring your fishing rod. Yeah. Pretty neat, eh? How they have this little pond here. Too bad there wasn't any fish. Oh, you mean to the Niagara Falls? Yeah, Niagara Falls. Joycey, yeah, we're gonna make that happen this summer. This time, I said originally 2 nights, but I don't even know if 2 nights is gonna be enough. I think I might. It has to be at least 2 nights. Might have to make it 3. I don't know, because 2 nights, it's really, if I think about it, that's only really 1 full day of exploring, because you gotta take into account, unless you can get an early check-in in one of these hotels. If I can configure some sort of early check-in, then I guess we could count the day that we arrive. But can't really count the day that you check out. Maybe a little bit, but I'm definitely not going to make the same mistake in the nighttime. Yeah, Christine says at least 2 or 3, Henry. Yeah, even Christine says, and Christine is our expert in Niagara Falls. In case you're, hopefully you're not confused, you can see the sun reflection. The sun is reflecting because it's bouncing off that one of the building windows there. And it's not just bouncing off that window. The sun would be in the east, so it's actually bouncing off one of. It's got to be bouncing off one of those buildings here, because how could it be bouncing off this window? The sun should be in the east. It's got to be bouncing off one of those windows too. That's why you see the. Henry, you should go to the dollar store and get a couple of those little yellow duckies that you put in the bathtub with the children, and bring a couple. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that, Jim. Thank you for that. I'm gonna do that. I want to see the pigeons. I'm gonna try and get maybe realistic looking duckies, if they even regular duckies. Put them in the pond here. I don't think they'll get too mad at me for that. Well, first of all, I don't know if they're gonna see me do that. Yeah, sometimes people come here for smoke. There is one of those ashtray thingies. I remember last summertime, it was so cool to see all the pigeons here, and now with the ducks. That's a great idea, Jim. Christine Rigo asking, has anyone tried her with the double R chips? Never tried it. Never tried it. So good. Is that regular flavor? Original flavor, Christine? I'm gonna try that once I can locate it. Jamie, ketchup chips with a piece of chocolate is an oddly pleasant combo. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had that. And Joycey says, ketchup and chocolate. Should be interesting. Jamie says oddly pleasant. Must give it a try. Yeah, Joycey. Stay overnight. Oh, the Hershey's. Yeah. When Christine put on her cape and came to the rescue for Triple T, we passed by that Hershey's, that ginormous Hershey's chocolate shop. Cheers to you, my wonderful friends. I actually needed a coffee. This peach juice would have been better for later. And Christine says the duck idea. Oh, they get mold after a while, says Christine. Oh, so maybe after every couple of weeks I gotta check. I'm always here, or a month. I'll switch it up. Oh, you know what? Well, if I am gonna keep going for another half an hour, I think I gotta put on my wireless charger. I've always advised against using a wireless charger, but we'll see how this goes. And for the benefit of our fellow live streamers, I'll let you know how it goes. Because sometimes when you put the wireless charger while you're live streaming, sometimes it overheats. So I'll let you know how it goes. Sometimes it get overheated. We'll see. I think a half an hour should be fine. But that's only downside about, you get the convenience of wireless charging. Now without the gimbal, we can do a wireless charging. But sometimes they can overheat, so we'll see. But hey, the iPhone 14 Pro obviously can't perform battery-wise to the Pro Max, but pretty darn good. I think it's almost 3 hours now. Pretty darn good. Christine's gotta walk the doggies, and you'll be back later. All right, Christine, thanks so much. for blessing us with your awesome presence and your amazing chats. Go have fun with the dogs. And oh yeah, today's your Starbucks day. Today's Saturday. Starbucks day. Peppermint mocha. But that'll be for your drive later, I guess. And hope to see you later, Christine, on the second live stream. I guess we can go on for a little bit more. Joycey, so glad you enjoyed that. The newcomer. Was that the video uploaded? I gotta give a shout out to Kay Semi Nomadic. We've seen in our live streams a couple of weeks ago. And who gave me the heads up for that? Was that the one where, or was that the live stream, or was that? I know we've walked through it in our live stream, but we didn't really walk around that much. So maybe that video, which I ate Trinidadian double. And Jet, what is the second live stream at? Probably, I don't know for sure where the starting point will be. As you see the sound bouncing off the RBC Gold Plaza building. I'm trying to think. Because this first live stream went longer than I had anticipated, so the second live stream may have to start around 11. I think that'll be approximately the time. I have no idea where I should walk now. Oh, okay, Joycey, yeah. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. And they were giving away some cool freebies there, and it was cool to see all the people, or I guess not everyone was there as a newcomer, but I think most. And it was great to see an event that will help newcomers get settled in. I don't know if I should keep walking on front. I guess so. I could have went north on Bay. But Jet, I did mention that for lunch my original plan was to have Bahamian food from the Bahamas. Again, that was shout out to Kay for giving me the heads up, saying that's an excellent place. Or we can go for McDonald's again. Wesley prefers lunch and dinner, but the McDonald's we could change. You know, the McDonald's could be tomorrow or something, and then I was hoping to have the Bahamian food. And then maybe you can go to McDonald's tomorrow or something. Joycey said a beach area is a nice day for a later stream. Joycey, you like to see the beach? Hey, today's a beautiful day for the beach area. I'd be happy to go. I'd be very happy to go for you. I mean, you definitely can't go wrong. You definitely can't go wrong with the beach. I don't know how much, the only thing is I don't know how much time we would have, because I am fairly certain Ken Continuum will go live today, although I can't remember what day he went live last time. I think every 3 days. And Johnny has always said that Johnny would like to do more live streams on Saturdays. And I know I don't have to always worry about that, but as much as I can, I want to try, and I know it can't always be possible, but I want to try and respect it as much as I can. Tomorrow would probably be a better bet for a long live stream. So if I were to start at 11, But that's a great idea, Joycey. That's definitely a great idea. Thank you for that. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Did you? I must have missed. Do you have any particular beach in mind, Joycey? Did you mean? Did you have any particular area in mind? Did you mean the beaches area? I just want to make sure. And Jed says, one day you should try a transit race on a live stream. That would be funny, but that's a joke. Oh, that's interesting. A transit race. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Yeah, that might be possible. I would include Sapand, Liam, maybe Yahya. Oh, just beaches area in general, Joycey. Oh, okay. That makes it much. That makes it much easier. Yeah. Because Woodbine Beach would be a bit difficult today. I think we might be a little bit not have the time like we would normally have. But Sugar Beach is definitely doable. Definitely doable. I know Roy Donald mentioned Sugar Beach today. Or maybe we could hit up different beaches too. And Jim Martin says McDonald's beef patties are. I didn't even know McDonald's has beef patties. Oh, you mean the oh, I get what you're saying. The beef patty, the patty part, the beef. They put them in the microwave, and other burger places use fresh burgers and flame broil. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why I don't usually get, that's why I don't normally get hamburgers, but the odd time I would. But there are so many burger options now these days in Toronto. Completely lost count. Kevin in the house. Good morning to you, Kevin. Says have a good one. Thank you, and thanks for shit. And hopefully remember to smash the like button. Joycey says, I like how Sapan had his birthday cake and you shared a meal at a nice restaurant. Yeah. I bought a red velvet, which is his favorite, whole cake at Metro. And even though it's from Metro, it's not. Maybe before it used to be grocery store cakes weren't great, but Metro gets their cakes from La Roca, so it was a really excellent cake. Actually, Jamie, 1985, and I, and as well as we met Joel of TTC Realm. Give Joel a shout out. Give a shout out to Joel of TTC Realm. And we shared a slice of delicious raspberry, I think it was raspberry cheesecake at La Roca on that pouring Saturday morning. That La Roca used to be Daflet, but now it's a La Roca right there in Midtown. I tell you what though, having this wireless charger on at the same time makes it a little bit more awkward to hold. Jamie remembers well. Hopefully the next time we end up encountering each other will be on a nice sunny day. But that was definitely a memory I will cherish with the beautiful Goldie. always something to wait here. Always something to wait. Jamie had using an expert job on maneuvering the iPhone 14 Pro, keeping up with all the awesome chats, and walking Goldie too. I always think that Jamie could totally fire up an awesome YouTube channel, maybe with guest appearances by Goldie. Jim says when you walk by the Burger King, you can smell the burgers cooking and you can see the smoke coming out of the chimney. Yeah, and there's a McDonald's there right on Bloor Street West that is right connected underneath a condominium there, that sort of Jenga looking style building. Can't imagine living there. And while on the one hand, yeah, it's cool to have right below you, but I hope it wouldn't smell every morning or every day. And Brad says walking with Goldie would be cool. Yeah, Jamie could do live stream walking Goldie, and in no time flat would be a huge, would gain thousands of subscribers. And people go crazy over dog videos. I may have sounded exasperated there because even though it's still pretty, I guess it's not that early anymore, so we're seeing more and more people out having to keep maneuvering even back and forth. North York says set Goldie with a GoPro. I see a new stream that can give us a dog perspective. That would be really neat, wouldn't it? That would be totally neat. You could even have those live streams where you watch Goldie at home while Goldie's at home. And Jamie says, I almost walked into an A-frame sign and hit my you-know-what. Thank goodness it didn't. Thank goodness it didn't happen. And Jamie says, I think Ken did a hoax dog GoPro on April Fool's Day. I think he fooled a lot of people. I think he fooled some people. Yeah, North York, I would feel like Goldie could definitely be a star. There are YouTube channels where the dog owners have their pets as a star. Well, in this case, Jamie would be the star along with Goldie. But Goldie can have Goldie's own channel too, because a lot of these channels, man, they get so many people love watching. Even a camera with the dog at home, people love watching. That's a David Pico Square, where you'll see that middle area. That's where normally you'll see a lot of dog owners or with the dogs. Liam, see you here, Liam. Who's this? Great to see you here, Liam. Liam's in the house. Great to see you. Buddy, I was just about to go to that spot. Buddy freaking pissing me off. You know what? I'm gonna go down here. Who else knows about this? Have you ever seen this? I always like to show you the nooks and crannies. Have you ever known about this spot? I bet. Obviously, you would be familiar with here, just David Pico Square, and right here in between Wellington and King. On King. And there's the Metro Center or the Metro Hall or what? White pigeon. How about this? Go off to a little spot here. Nothing spectacular or anything. It's not somewhere where you can just sit and chill. Or, you know, you can, I guess, but if you're like me, if you're a smoker, this can come in real handy, since my original spot was taken from, I don't know, some person. There are signs saying no trespassing, but what are they gonna do? Someone just here for a couple minutes. Oh yeah, 21st century visits rum and raisin. Oh yes, rum and raisin. Rum and raisin chocolate. Jim says James and Carla did that in New York. They are vloggers from New York, and they put the cameras on their dog and went for a walk. Oh, there you go. There you go. That just goes to show. That goes to show. Right there. That just goes to show you right there. Do they do walks too, or is it? Or they're vloggers. They're vloggers and put the camera on the dog. And Joycey says, oh yes, Turkish Delight ice cream. Oh yes. Oh yes. And Jamie says, wonder if anyone has put a mini cam on a frog. That would be pretty neat. Frogs are allowed as pets, right? Frogs are allowed as pets. That would be neat. At 21st century visit says the frogs would be hopping mad. Hey Marie in the house, great to see you here. Good morning, Marie Palmer. Along with Brad Palmer, the dynamic duo. Great to see you both. You made it just in time, Marie. I guess I'm gonna end this first live stream in about 10 minutes. And then second live stream probably around 11. I said 11, but it might be 11:30. We'll see, 11 to 11:30. And probably just have a few hours there because, yeah, probably just a few hours. Oh yeah, that would need some serious image stabilizer, Jamie. The camera would have to be pretty tiny. That would be really cool though. So, yeah, just to update, I'm probably going to go until 8:55. And then Johnny will be premiering. I do have to go anyway. I was supposed to go a while ago for intermission. Do have to take care of some stuff and then fire up a second live stream 11 or 11:30 and show more of our awesome videos. To you, Rhonda Lloyd. Good morning to you. Sorry, I was just... Great to see you here, Rhonda. I think I should have just waited before I spoke there. And 21st century underwater live streaming would be awesome. Yeah, you can get one of those waterproof. I don't know if they'd have waterproof. Those tiny cameras can be waterproof. But that would be awesome. An underwater. Man, I love your creative minds. It's really awesome. I'll go up so as not to get trespassed. David Pico Square, and this is where popular spot, that circle over there for dog. You can see already a number. The Metro Center or Metro Hall, I keep forgetting what they called it. It's too bad a lot of businesses have suffered there. Even the Starbucks down there couldn't. Closed. Oh, Jim, they do walks around New York City, similar to Action Kid. But they're a couple that takes their dog with them. I'll check it out if when I have the chance. That's the one thing. There's got to be tons of those. There are tons of walk tubers in NYC, but none in the Triple T community. That's why I haven't showed any videos from New York City. And this is a lovely little spot here on the bottom here. The fountain is going. 21st Century Visit says, I'm on a lookout for a yellow lobster. Oh, I didn't even know there was a yellow lobster. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna have to get up just to show you the little fountain here. That's the bottom of Roy Thompson Hall. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere to. I guess you can sit on one of those concrete things, because there's stairs there. You can go down. Maybe I should go down there actually. Did I go down there? Joycey says, how about Henry, how about starting at Starbucks on Queen and Spadina and then walk west to the Humber Bay Bridge? That's an awesome idea, because we've never been to the Humber Bay Bridge on a live stream, I believe. I don't believe. And Joycey says, great view of Roy Thompson Hall. Yeah, absolutely, and you can get the view of the CN Tower too. That's a great idea. I guess it would have to be the Starbucks at Queen and John. There's a Starbucks at Queen and John. But we could. That's a fantastic idea. We haven't been to the Humber Bay Bridge on a live stream. Jacko, I'll catch up with you guys later, Henry and Company. Thank you so much for being here, Jacko. Great to see you as always. Have a wonderful day, Jacko. And Joyce says, Henry, you just follow the Martin Goodman Trail to the bridge. Yeah, we can definitely do that. It will definitely take some patience, because we'll have to share. You can imagine how many people are going to be on the trail, as well as cyclists and pedestrians. 21st Century visits. Nice to have a koi garden. Nice to have a koi garden in Toronto. Yeah, and we're gonna try and visit up some koi gardens. There must be, I don't know if in Toronto or if you have to go a little bit outside of Toronto. And we still have to go to Korea Park, like our good friend Anita Smith says, Korea Park and Column Trail. Oh, don't worry, on the service. Oh, that sucks for the people waiting there. So this is King and University coming up. I guess I met, and you can see it off to the distance there, Earl's. That's where Sapand and I and Liam went to celebrate, have a delicious dinner at Earl's. I guess we might as well pass by it. I think there's time. A couple more minutes. I guess we can end there at King and York. Oh, I tell you what though, having this wireless charger on does make it a little more tricky to. Yeah, the world is our oyster. Joycey, the world is our oyster. We can do anything we want. So I know it says, the hand signal says, but the reason I'm going, because I don't have to worry about it, because the reason why the hand signal is still red is because they're giving, oh, you can't see it now, but they allow a car's a right-hand turn. There's no obviously cars coming, so. And there is Anita. Hopefully, Earl's right here, fantastic. And definitely, you can definitely take a date here. A little pricey, so you gotta be willing to spend money. A lot of the business crowd. You know what? I know the perfect spot to end as we pass King and York. Actually, King and York, right at this corner here where this man is, or right where this, I was taking footage of a bus turning. I was taking it short, and then right up along here somewhere is when I bumped into Johnny's Drives for the first time. And 21st Century Visits, that's how 21st Century Visits discovered Toronto, right here, right around here somewhere. And thanks, Jim, for dropping the link. I'll check it out when I have a chance. Yeah, 21st Century Visits very expensive restaurants in the financial district, for sure. And here's a very new one that opened up just a few days ago. I forget exactly what date it was. It was just a few days ago. Black and Blue, the Golden Age of Steak is a new one. Right here at the First Canadian Place, where Johnny Strides used to work, actually. And I love what they've done here with the greenery. You can see the waterfalls there. Very nice. Up there you can eat, although I think they do have the lock on the seats, but still, you can manage. There's King Taps. If it's raining, you can go. See, there's a little section there, and that's the black. What was it? Black and Blue. So I guess they specialize in steaks, I guess. Really, really nice here at First Canadian Place. They always do great with the landscaping, or with plants and flowers. Yeah, Joyce, it's still early. In about another hour or so, you'll see more people. But in general, the financial district, you're not really going to see crowds of people in the financial district on the weekends. This is one of those areas where it's better to come, if you like to see the hustle and bustle of people, it's better to come here on a Monday to Friday, or more, well, Monday to Thursday really. I guess you can count Friday. Yes, Liam, respect. Respect. My wonderful friends, thank you so much for being here on this first live stream. Please smash the like button on your way out. Get back. I'll try and get what I need to do as quickly as possible. That'll take me a couple hours. So 11 to 11:30 we'll be back. Thanks so much for being here on this first live stream, this early morning live stream. We'll enjoy some more of our awesome Friends-ish videos in the second live stream. So 11 to 11:30, something like that. Thank you so much, Joycey. Thank you so much for your support to Liam. And yeah, I hope when you and Brad are in later and during the intermission, I call it intermission, that'll give a chance for me to prepare Brad's new video. I saw a drone flying. So we'll hope to see you there in the second live stream. So I'll just sign off for now. Please remember to smash the like button on your way out, and we'll be back later this morning. I'll try and get what I need to do done during this intermission quickly. And 21st Century Vibe businesses, One Canada Square skyscraper is the third tallest in London, 770 feet. Well, that's that outdoes the Canada Square we have, which is at Yonge and Eglinton. Although that's not really a skyscraper or anything like that, but we have a Canada Square here where there's a Mandarin and stuff like that. Okay, that's awesome, 21st Century visits. And you're awesome, each and every one of you. Have a great morning, Saturday morning, and we'll see you in a couple hours, or somewhere around a couple hours. Alright, Joycey, have a great day. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much for coming, and hope to see many of you in the second live stream. 11:30, and we'll figure it out. All right, Zach. Yeah, we'll count on you being there. All right. I think Johnny's having his premiere now. All right. See you soon.